These kids, they be getting on my nerves, my nerves, my nerves. These kids, they keep getting on my nerves, my nerves, my nerves.
Hello, and welcome to the Parenting is Trash podcast. Hey. So, this idea, it came to me because I make a lot of comments on Facebook, Instagram about parenting, and people always think I'm joking. And sometimes I am, but sometimes I'm serious. Like, these kids are stressful. Oh, let me move over here. So this is episode 1. This podcast is basically for me to vent, for other parents to have opportunity to understand that they're not alone in their struggles. I'm going to have some guests on here. I'm going to have my kids on here. I'm going to have my wife on here. Yeah, there's going to be some comical content, some emotional content. Yeah, we're going to really dive into it. You know, at the end of the day, I love my kids. And all the people I have on here, they love their kids. But parenting is a struggle. It is hard. It is a blessing sometimes. Sometimes it's a nightmare. So this is why I started this podcast. You know, to have an opportunity to vent, so we can have a real talk, real discussion about parenting and the difficulties of parenting. Whew. So I'm just going to go through my story. Today's episode is actually going to be about food and eating because my kids have a problem. And I'm sure all y'all kids have a problem, but I just want to talk about that. And I'm tired of paying for food. But we're going to get there. So, I became a parent at 18. I'm 30 years old now. I have an 11-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old daughter. And it was interesting being 18. Well, she came right before my 19th birthday, like 2 months. So being 19 with a newborn, it was very interesting. Being in school full time, being and working full time, paying bills. I was still living at home, but I still had a little, payment I had to pay to my parents, but whatever. That's besides the point. But when this baby came out, a lot of people around you, they tell you stuff, but they don't really fully explain like the depth of it. Because you have people, like when you have a newborn baby, like, oh, get ready not to sleep. Ooh. And I'm like, what you mean get ready not to sleep? Like, oh, that baby be up 2 hours. And that baby be up every 2-3 hours. You always think they exaggerating, like, oh no, it's not that serious. But why you eat so much? like your stomach ain't, but you barely got no body. Like, newborns come out and they really got to eat every 2 to 3 hours. Like, really, what is that about? Like, come on, bruh. Like, I'm grown. Like, I expend a lot of energy. I be working out sometimes. I mean, this year, forget about this year. But I be working out sometimes. Like, as parents, we do a lot of things, so we need our energy to keep it up. Like, you all you do is sleep and eat. Why are you up? Like, bruh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to work tomorrow. And then it's 5 o'clock. No, I still gotta go to work. Like, when, I'm hungry. When, feed me. I can't talk. Yeah. Bruh. Like, seriously? Like, Like, God couldn't figure out no other way. Like, I feed them a big meal, and then they sleep for 6 to 8 hours. And then you feed them another meal so you could get your sleep. No. But see, what make me mad is y'all parents that get them babies that sleep through the night early. Oh, yeah. Tyrone, he sleep through the night. Shut up. Just shut up. I'm sick of y'all. I'm really sick of y'all. Y'all get on my nerves. Because I ain't got time. My baby ain't sleep through the night. Layla, she was like 3-4 hour intervals. She wasn't crazy. Actually, maybe even 4 to 5. So I would get a good solid 4 hours of sleep before she wake up. And I had a good, even at that age, I was young, 19. I understood like being disciplined and regimented. So I would set the powder up in the milk, in the bottle next to the stove. And as soon as she wake up, I would heat that water up. You already have the water in the pot. I heat the water up, put it there, shake it up. You know, I ain't had time. I'm like, you gonna eat this bottle and go back to sleep? Ain't gonna be up. Now the second one, they say your first one is easy, and the second one is like, whoo. This second one now, she had a lip tie that affected her eating because my wife breastfed. So now this baby, she want to eat every hour, 1 to 2 hours, because she not eating enough. So that first month, 2 months before we got the lip tie cut, because once we realized what it was, and her weight, I think she went for her 1 month checkup or something like that. Her weight wasn't right. They were like, oh, you might have to get that cut. So we went and got it cut, and she fed fine after that. But that first month or two, it was like, bro, you up again. Oh, you're not going to sleep. Oh, because every time you eat, you're not eating enough that you're supposed to eat, so you're not getting no real good sleep. So when I would be home, she was on that bottle. I'm like, we gonna figure this out. When she breastfed, because my wife got the big boobs, she was and she gonna hate that I said that, but whatever. So yeah, it just wasn't working. So these kids was eating like why don't they tell y'all that, like tell you that in the hospital? Like, they like, oh, they always say, oh, just take a nap when you can, but they don't fully be thorough and go in and tell you, like, listen, they really eat it's not a joke. Like, they eat every 2 to 3 hours. You got to prepare your mind because sleep deprivation will make you go crazy. And I remember like, oh, I'm going crazy. Like, nah, I need to go to sleep. And then it's like, God forbid, you can't breastfeed and you got to buy formula, and formula is $26 a can. God forbid the child's lactose intolerant, and now you got to buy soy formula, which is $29, $30. I'm getting upset. These kids be eating, and I'm sick of it. All right, why you got to eat 3 meals a day? I don't even eat. Well, no, I do eat 3. I'm fat. I eat 3 meals a day, 4, maybe 5. But even still, you're not hungry. You just bored. Like, literally, the little one, Isabella, she's literally on Zoom because she got a Zoom with her little class that she has at one of the schools that she goes to. They start at 12:30. Every time she come home, because she go to daycare first, and she come home to her virtual school. Every time she come home, I already know she's going to be hungry because it's like when she leave, it's right around lunchtime. So sometimes she eats, sometimes she don't. So I make her a sandwich or some mac and cheese real quick. And she's literally like, they have a segment where they go, how are you today? How are you today? And they ask like, Layla, Isabella, how are you today? And they could say like, I'm happy, I'm sad, I feel silly, I'm hungry. And every day, Isabella says hungry. Why? She got a sandwich in her hand. I'm hungry. Really? Are you serious? Are you serious? Really? Why you got a sandwich in your hand? Really? Why you got the mac and cheese spoon in your hand? You hungry? No, you're not. Something wrong with you. Listen, I know y'all kids do it. They eat. 5 minutes later, they talking about they hungry. You give them a plate of food, they eat half of it. And now you sitting there like, you done wasted my food. Like, this is why parenting is trash. Because we as parents, we really be, like, I really be legitimately upset at this 4-year-old. Like, bruh, you not even hungry. Like, I'm really be like, I'm going to curse you out. You not even hungry. Like, that's how trash we are as parents. Oh, and this is going to be a lot about us, too, just being trash parents. Like, we be trash sometimes because it's like, they not adults. They don't know any better. But we really be wanting to curse these kids out. We like, yo, get away from me. You are not hungry. You just ate. Like when I eat in the morning, I don't be hungry right after. Like, unless I eat a small meal. But you give these kids a whole bowl of cereal, 2 bowls of cereal. When I eat 2 bowls of cereal, I'm not hungry afterwards. First of all, I'm lactose intolerant, so this milk be filling up my stomach. Whatever. We're not going to talk about that. But, like, trash. Just, you're not hungry, bro. You're not. Like, sis, you're not hungry. You just ate. I fed you, bro. And it's so embarrassing when you go out and you, like, you know you fed them. And they in McDonald's, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Or they go to grandma and grandpa's house, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. What? I will be. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Don't be. Listen, these kids be hungry. I don't understand it. Like, bruh, you should not eat that much. And then half the time you don't even be hungry because you don't finish it. The only thing you finish is McDonald's, and I don't want to feed you that every day. Like, that's not good for you. And then you telling me stuff is not healthy. Like, oh, Isabella has had to go to the dentist a lot this year. And it's our fault because, you know, we be trash with the brushing the teeth. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest. I be trash with the brushing the teeth because it's a job in the morning. Like, bruh, like, just... Like, I'm like, just brush your own teeth. Because, like, you know, when they little, you got to go back behind them, make sure they doing things right. Brush your own teeth, bro. And I was trash, and that's my fault. We was trash this year with the teeth brushing. I mean, you know, this year a lot of things fell through. And, you know, we parents were struggling. But we was definitely trash with the teeth brushing. So now she got these cavities. She had to go to the dentist. And now she's telling me what's healthy. Dad, don't eat that. That's not healthy for you. But you want to eat it. Could I have some gum? I'm like, but Isabella, I thought gum wasn't good for your teeth. But it's good for my teeth. Seriously? Seriously? We're going to fight. I know, listen, I know y'all be going through it. I'll be going through it. These kids be eating. I don't understand it. Like, you are not hungry. Like, just stop it. And then the older one, she's at this phase where it's like, she want to eat, but she don't want to get big. Because, you know, even my side of the family, you know, if you didn't play sports, you probably got a little bit chunky. Because I think we're prone to be that way. But a lot of us play sports. A lot of my family went to the military. So a lot of them were like just kept it under wraps and never got too out of control. So I think, you know, she's 11 and she notices that, but at the same time, she'd be like, we eat dinner, and then a lot of times, because I'm fat and I'm grown, I could do what I want with my money, and y'all not going to judge me. This is a judgment-free parent zone. I order food for myself. So I cook for them, mac and cheese, some baked chicken with the barbecue sauce and some vegetables. And then I order McDonald's for myself. I pay for it. You ain't got no job. You don't pay no bills. So, but then they be asking me, you ask me for my French fries. Now, as a parent, I know that's trash. You know, you sitting there eating French fries. You don't want to share with the kids. We be trash. But no. And I'm not sitting in the hallway eating my food. I'm tired of that. I went through that phase where I was sitting in the hallway, sitting in the car, eating my fast food because because I didn't want to share. Dang it, man. I don't want to share. No. Can I just eat my food by myself that I paid for? You don't pay no bills. Everything you get is from me working at a job I don't even like. No, I'm going to eat these 6-piece nuggets. No, you can't have a bite. I'm eating all these small fries. No, you can't have a bite. No, you can't have no barbecue sauce, no ketchup. No, you can't have a sip of my sweet tea. No. 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 I'm sorry. I'm getting a little excited. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm sure y'all understand my pain. No. It's time we start telling these kids no and meaning it. No. You can't have no more. No. But then sometimes I'll be like, whatever. We so trash. We'll go through all of that chastisement and yelling. I'm about to curse you out. And then they come like, oh, good night, daddy. Good night, mommy. But dang, I still love these kids. Love these little babies. They the cutest little smile. I'm hungry. It be cute sometimes. And then sometimes like, I want to hit you. I just want to hit you. Can I? No? You don't call diapers? Okay. Oh, yes. Kids be eating. So I'm gonna have the kids on here. To come and just give their take. Maybe they'll share their favorite foods. I should do like a cool transition. No? Okay, whatever. Yeah, so, this is video and audio, so like the people that are listening, like, if you want to go over to the YouTube channel, Parenting is Trash Podcast is the name of the channel. Because I'm gonna have talking about a lot of stuff this year, a lot of stresses. 2020 was crazy, so 2021 we're gonna really go into this with tools to help us grow and vent, but mostly vent. Oh, this is the Parenting is Trash podcast. Listen, this is something that I need. Other people I know you need. We're gonna come together as parents, moms, dads. I don't care what your parenting situation is like. Everybody struggles. I'm married, and even having a 2-parent household, parenting is still crazy and wild and stressful. So. Yes, please subscribe. Continue to watch, listen. We're going to have some great episodes coming. I'm so excited and nervous. All these emotions wrapped up into one. But, I think this is going to be good. This is something where I could I'll be talking about this all day. I'll be going off about it. I'll be telling people about these kids. But they my kids, though. They my kids. I could talk about it. Y'all don't be talking about my kids. Y'all can get knocked out. I would say something else, but I'm trying to keep the podcast PG-13. But we'll see in the future. Y'all say something crazy in these comments, y'all gonna get knocked out. Alright? I just told y'all I got a whole bunch of military family. We will find you. I'm just joking. I love my kids. Thank you for listening. I hope you continue to support the Parenting is Trash podcast. I know that title is crazy, but it's supposed to be because parenting is crazy. I love y'all. Happy parenting.